Tang gang. Welcome back to my channel and thank you for coming back for another episode of tana.d hair care. So in today's video, I just wanted to do a chill video for you guys, really. I mean, I have just washed my hair. Well, yesterday and today, basically, but I rinsed out my conditioner today. So my hair has been washed and I've already put all my products and stuff in it. But I just thought I might just do some curlformers for you guys, something chill. Just a little chit chat with you guys. So I'm my hair is still pretty damp, I'm pretty sure, but I might wet it to do the curlformers, and I'm just gonna give myself some nice, luscious, bouncy curls with no heat. Bonus. So basically, just explaining to you guys what curlformers are. They're just I'll show you when I'm doing them, but they basically make curls in your hair without having to use any heat to curl your hair, which I really love, and it gives me that voluminous loose curl look that sometimes we're going for. So I'm gonna be doing that today, and also discussing with you guys reasons why your hair probably isn't growing or is at a growth plateau. So if you're looking for that, stay tuned. I'm pretty sure that is all I have for the intro, so with no further ado, let's get to it. Alright guys, so this is my pack of curlformers, and it's a little bag. I'm pretty sure, I don't know how many there are in here. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure there are 30 of these. They came in 2 colors. Got the bright yellow and we got the pink. Basically, I don't use all of these, but I use quite a lot, I won't lie. Here is my curlformer wand. I will basically show you guys how to use it. I'm gonna grab one and just show you. So I'm pretty sure I got these ones. These are medium length because they come in different lengths for the hair. So as you can see, that's really long. It's definitely longer than my hair is, but you know, my hair will grow into it. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a little tutorial on how I use them. I just basically learned to do it by watching other YouTubers do it, and then that's basically how I've been doing it. So I've seen people do it on dry hair, but I normally do it on damp hair just because when I did it on dry hair, it didn't work. The curls didn't hold at all. So I basically just put it onto the wand and I grab a section. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a section. I've seen people say about 1 inch in size when you're talking about width. So I would say this is about a good size for a section. And I just twist it at the root just because I'm gonna hook it on at the root. So I don't want any hairs being caught up in it. So I'm twisting it at the root and I'm grabbing the wand with the curlform on it, hooking it on, okay? Now it's in. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna feed it onto the hair while pulling it through gently so the hair comes through, and then bada bing, bada bing, bada bing. We did it. She's kind of a little bit out there, but there we go. I'll show you guys again. Grabbing another one. We are feeding it onto the wand, grabbing a section about 1 inch in size. Okay, so that's my section right there. We are going to twist, grab the wand, put the hair in, feed the hair into the curlformer. And bam! We did it again. Now you guys have seen how to do it. I'm going to get into the video. I'm going to be talking about why your hair isn't growing, stuck at the same length. Basically, explaining the hair growth plateau and what can contribute to it and how you can improve it. Basically, the hair growth plateau is when your hair growth is at a plateau, so it stops growing, you're not seeing growth anymore. And there's a lot of different factors that can contribute to the hair growth plateau. So I have 5 tips, 5 questions, 5 things for you guys to consider if you are experiencing a hair growth plateau. That these are things that you should consider changing in your routine, consider fixing, so that you can have faster hair growth and, I guess, get yourself out of a hair growth plateau. My first question to you is, are you conditioning? Are you deep conditioning? Because yes, your hair can grow without deep conditioning, in theory, but when you deep condition, that is providing your hair with the moisture that it needs between your wash days, right? So yes, you can be using creams and oils and things to moisturize your hair and to seal in the moisture, but ultimately conditioning is giving your hair that treatment that it needs, the nourishment that it needs to remain healthy for the period of time between your wash days. So when I was not deep conditioning, my hair was not anywhere close to as healthy as it is right now when I was not deep conditioning. So now I deep condition on a weekly basis, and I have seen such a change in my hair in terms of, I would definitely say, like, thickness and just the moisture of my hair. Like, deep conditioning when your hair is dry just really provides it with the nourishment and that moisture that it needs to be able to just continue flourishing, thriving. You know what I mean? So deep conditioning, very, very important. Very, very important. Okay, the next question that I have for you to consider is, how often do you trim? So this is a very, like, I wouldn't say controversial topic, but like a lot of people trim differently, and the frequency varies for different people, different naturals. So personally, I would say I trim twice, 3 times a year, but probably twice would be more close to how often I trim. I trim twice a year. That's just a personal preference for me. But I think that when it comes to trimming, it depends on the health of your hair and at what stage you are at of being a natural. So, like, if your hair is, like, unhealthy and you're trying to grow healthy hair, obviously you have to trim those ends, because those ends are going to be doing more bad for you than good. Because when you have an end and it's unhealthy, you have a split end, it can split all the way up the hair shaft and basically cause the entire strand to split and eventually fall out. So if you have unhealthy ends, that is when you should be trimming. I don't tell people how often I think they should trim, because really it depends on the head of hair, and you have to listen to when your hair needs a trim. Like, you can't just say this person trims their hair every so often, I should be trimming my hair every so often too. No, it depends on the head of hair. Some people trim too often and they end up cutting off healthy hair growth, which is probably contributing to a hair growth plateau. If you're like, okay, let's say hair on average, right? On average grows half an inch a month, okay? Let's say that you decide to trim your hair every month. Your hair is not going to be growing if your hair grows at that average speed, because you're cutting off that growth that you grew in that month. You understand what I mean? So don't get too carried away with the scissors. Trim when you know your hair needs it. The third reflection question that I have for you is how often, or like not how often, but how much do you comb your hair? Because I think this was definitely like one for me especially, but because I used to blow dry my hair a lot, we'll come back to that one later, because I used to blow dry my hair a lot, I would just like, I wear it out a lot and I would be combing it a lot. So that can contribute to a hair growth plateau if you always having your hands in your hair, always having a comb in your hair. Your hair wants to be left alone sometimes. Like if you have provided it with the moisture that it needs and she's just thriving, let her just thrive. You don't need to have your hands in your hair all the time. You don't need to be doing all these fancy styles all the time and combing your hair all the time. Because combing your hair is putting unnecessary tension on your hair when you don't need that. Like combing your hair is putting unnecessary tension on your hair that is causing it to break. Therefore, you will not be retaining the length that you are trying to retain. Personally, this has been a thing for me, and I think that I've been trying to use combs and brushes a lot less. I do have like a detangling brush and stuff, and I do use it every so often, but if my hair isn't that tangled, I will probably just be finger detangling, because that just puts less tension on my hair and causes my hair to break less if I'm just finger detangling instead of using a comb or a brush. But again, it's what personally works for you, but just make sure that you're not manipulating your hair too much to the point that it's breaking and you can't see, you can't see length retention. Okay, so I don't know what number this is anymore. I'm pretty sure it's number 4. This is the 4th question I have for you, is how often do you use heat in general? So it doesn't just have to be straightening. Like how often are you using heat tools of any sort, blow drying, anything like that? Because yes, also just another thing that I'm just gonna throw in there, when you use heat, always use a heat protectant. Don't ever like use heat on your hair without using a heat protectant. That is just not the move. But how often you use heat really affects how fast your hair grows and whether you're seeing length retention, just because heat can damage the hair if used too frequently. So that means your hair just won't be healthy enough to be growing at the rate that you want it to be growing. Or you won't be seeing length retention because your hair is damaged and breaking all the time. So that's another big one. Be careful about how often you use heat. Do not be straightening your hair more than like once or twice a year. Like straightening is a lot of heat on your hair, so don't be straightening your hair all the time, because your hair will definitely suffer and you will see your hair suffering from the amount of heat that you are using on your hair. The 5th question I have for you is, are you taking care of your scalp? See, a lot of people focus on the hair a lot when it comes to wanting their hair to grow. They're focusing on the hair and moisturizing your hair, keeping your hair moisturized and stuff like that. And yes, that is of course incredibly important and sometimes easy to forget, but we need to remember that the hair grows from the scalp. If your scalp isn't healthy, then your hair isn't gonna be healthy and it's not going to be growing at the rate that you would want or expect your hair to be growing. So, things to do to have a healthy scalp. Personally, it depends on the person. You have to know what kind of scalp you have. I know that naturally I have a very dry, like an itchy scalp. So I know that I need to be oiling my scalp. I oil my scalp twice a week, and I know that I need to be oiling my scalp to give my hair the best chance for growth. So people use different oils and people do different things to keep their scalp healthy, but oiling your scalp and keeping your scalp clean also, so like considering how often you wash your hair. Now with this one, you don't want to be washing your hair too much just because shampoo can be drying for your hair, so considering like co-washing and stuff. But again, it depends on the person. You have to know your hair and your head of hair. But personally, I wash my hair every 2 weeks because that's when my hair needs washing. I don't wash my hair once a week because my hair does not get dirty within that week. So I wash my hair every 2 weeks, and that works for me. But I still deep condition weekly. When I say I wash my hair every 2 weeks, I mean that is when I clarify my hair, but I still do co-wash every week. Well, I co-wash in between my wash days just to, you know, keep my hair moisturized, because when I co-wash, that just allows me to, you know, use a conditioner on my hair and also deep condition the week that I'm not washing my hair also, which is providing moisture to my hair for the week to come. With these curl formers, I have one section left. This was actually a lot faster than last time, surprisingly enough. So I'm going to just finish this last section and let it sit for like 5 hours. And when it is finished, I will come back and show you guys the final product. All right, guys, so I'm back. It's been like, it's been roughly 5 hours, but it's been like 4 hours and a bit. So I'm just going to take these out and show you guys the finished result. I know whether I start in the front or the back, but let me just do one so that you guys can see. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna pull it out like so. But wait, oh, hello. And there you go. There we are. You see a curl. Let's do another one for you guys. Ooh, there we go. Here's another one. Let me see. Okay. It's basically, this is the finished product once I had fluffed it out and separated the curls, I guess. It's really fluffy, really voluptuous, and I love this look. I love the shrinkage. Show you from the back. See the fluff? Yep. So basically, it came out good, guys. It was a success. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found this video extremely helpful. Thank you for watching my video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please tell your friends about my channel. Tell your family about my channel. Tell everybody about my channel because we want to spread the word. Ooh, you feel me? So yes, if you don't already, go follow my Instagram. Go follow my Instagram at tana.d haircare. For next week's video, December is coming up, so I will be doing a winter lookbook for you guys because you guys really seem to like my lookbooks and my hauls and basically just like the fashion videos I do. So it's been requested that I do a winter lookbook, so I'm going to do a winter lookbook for you guys. Just a little FYI, guys, I'm basically editing this video right now, and I realized that I said that I'm doing my winter lookbook as my next video, which I'm not actually doing. I already filmed my Christmas makeover for my bedroom, and literally have already done that. So that will be my next video, and then I'll be doing my winter lookbook as the next one because Vlogmas is starting. You know, your girl's doing Vlogmas. So I will be releasing about, like, let's just say, I'm gonna be releasing like 2 videos a week for Vlogmas, not every day because I just do not have the time, the schedule to be doing that. So yeah, I look forward to you guys seeing that. have a nice day. I'm really excited for the month of December because I have a lot of cool things planned for the Christmas season, and also because I'll be on break halfway through December, so I'll be able to be uploading a lot more frequently for you guys and just have a lot more exciting content out there for you guys as we finish off 2020 and enter into 2021. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching my video, and see you guys in the next one.